Hello, beautiful people. As always, Maricia Anglade here to give you the tea on everything healthy. Today, I'm going to talk about mental health as relates to perimenopause and menopause and why you should give yourself grace. I just finished my workout, have my lemon tea here, my lemon water here, and just showing you I have to practice what I preach. So make sure that you are motivated by this. But mental health as it relates to perimenopause and menopause, it is so crucial for every woman to understand what this means for you. Please show yourself grace. Please show other women grace. When a woman is going through perimenopause and menopause, the ages between the ages of 40, I'm going to say 40 because some say 45, 40 and up, but I will push it even further back to 35. I believe the hormonal changes are already happening at 35. You don't see the evidence of what was going on until your 40s. I believe that. I strongly believe that, especially from my own experience and talking to other women. But in saying that, there's a mental shift or a brain shift that happens in a woman's brain between those ages. And there's a fluctuation of progesterone and estrogen. They're doing a dance. It could be up and down, but it's not operating as it should normally. There could be a deficiency in estrogen or there could be a deficiency in progesterone. I think the deficiency is in progesterone, and which means there's an increase in estrogen. During that time, the brain cannot function correctly. If these two partners are not operating together on one accord, there's dysfunction in the brain. I mean, think about it. When a marriage is not functioning together where the two are on one accord, there's a dysfunction. And so that dysfunction is in the brain. And what's happening in the brain is that it increases chances of not being able to remember things correctly. You have memory lapse. There's mood changes as it relates to anxiety, high anxiety, depression, irritability, not having the ability to cope with stress or handle stress, feeling constantly overwhelmed, being easily triggered, things that would not have mattered before are now triggering you, or you're getting upset about every little thing or yelling about every single thing, and you realize this is not you. You've changed. Your children know it, your spouse know it, your friends know it, people around you know it. You've changed and you don't know why you've changed. It's because of the hormonal changes. And as the hormones change, as the shift in the hormones, it creates issues of being able to sleep properly, being able to handle different things or make decisions, right decisions sometimes. Some decisions we make is because of the stress that we feel that we cannot handle. The marriage seems like it's even getting worse. But for some women, it's not the marriage is getting worse. It's the ability to see things and handle things in a way that if you were not going through this shift in your brain, you'd be able to deal with or tolerate or handle. And so it is important to give yourself grace. It's important to give women grace during this change, during this stage of her life, because she does not feel like herself. I can tell you that was my case, and I've mentioned this in other videos. I felt like I was dying. I'll talk another video on going through perimenopause and dying, because I'm not in full menopause yet, just the perimenopause. You feel like you're not normal. You feel you're not yourself. You feel like you're going cuckoo for Cocoa Pops. It is not a beautiful thing, but you do not have to stay there. There is an answer. There are things that can be done to get your brain intact, to get your health intact, to start feeling some normalcy in your life, to feel like you again. But it takes different things that you need to do. I'm going to share with you just a couple of things that you can do. And I'll be doing more on this and sharing more. I'm getting ready. Again, I know by by the end of the by the end of the year, we'll have our master class already set for you to know every single thing you need to do. I mean, like somebody's walking you through it, for you to go through this journey like a walk in a park, like a walk in a park. It doesn't have to be the end all. You do not have to stay or take hormone replacement therapy. And I know it has benefits. I know people say it has benefits. You want that quick fix. I understand that because it feels like hell. I've been through it. But the long-term effects of taking hormonal replacement therapy, to me, doesn't benefit. There's research that say that you shouldn't take it more than 5 years. I believe no matter how many years you take it, there's still the risk of all the different cancers that you can get: breast, ovarian, endometrial. The research is there. There is so many alternatives that you can take, and coupled with lifestyle changes. So here are a few things that you can take. Get your pen and paper, write it down. And if you want a one-on-one consultation, or you want to get your girls together for a group coaching, to get the weight down, to get your mental health intact, to feel some sense of normalcy, to have a lifestyle change that makes you feel like you're getting yourself back, well, go to sheiswhole.org. That's sheiswhole, SHEISWHOLE.org. Go to my website and then book a consultation on the website. So here are the things that you need to take in order to get some normalcy. There's more you can do, but I'm only going to share 3 things. The 3 things right now that you can do is get ashwagandha. Ashwagandha is a herb that can help you manage the stress so it doesn't stay on your body. With high stress, we have high cortisol levels. And when the cortisol levels are high, which is a hormone, you may have issues with insulin resistance. You may carry fat in your stomach. And you have other health issues like high blood pressure and on. So we definitely want to make sure we get those stress managed by taking some ashwagandha. Of course, the way we think as well and how we handle stress plays a huge role. But taking ashwagandha will help you do that. The next herb you want to take as relates to brain and memory is ginkgo biloba. Ginkgo is also a herb that helps with the brain function. Now, check for side effects. If this is a herb that you can take, if it makes sure it doesn't conflict with any other medicine that you're taking, and check with your doctor if you need to make sure it doesn't affect you if you're taking different medications. So make sure you do that. I have to say that. Now, the last one is wild yam progesterone cream. Please read the ingredients. Okay, please read the ingredients to make sure it doesn't have other ingredients that will affect you and just counteract what it's supposed to do. So definitely wild yam. If you have other herbs, essential oils, that is fine. Read the ingredients. So remember what I said: ashwagandha for stress, ginkgo for the brain, and progesterone wild yam cream for balancing the hormones. Those are 3. Now there's some lifestyle changes that you would do with that, but that's what you come and talk to me for. So you would take these 3 things that help you. The last one I'm going to give you as a bonus. I know there's negative talks about it. I would lean more towards the soybeans and not the tofu. If you're allergic to soy or feel like you're having some issues with that, try soybeans, non-GMO soybeans. Go to my website because I will tell you what brands you should look into. I'll have the article there for you to look. Just look for what you can take for menopause as the title. So let's go over the list again. You got the pen and paper. You want ashwagandha, stress, ginkgo, brain, progesterone, progesterone for your hormones, and lastly, soybeans. 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 That's all I'm going to say, because that's what you want more of the details. Go to the website, sheiswhole.org, and that's it for right now. Make sure to give yourself grace. Give other women grace. Give them grace. All right? God says, give us grace. Until next time. Bye-bye.